Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to today's episode of Cruise News. And in today's episode, Costa has put Starlink on one of their ships. Carnival is expanding their facial recognition technology. And this isn't deja vu. You're not watching a previous video. Yet another cruise ship has had a little bit of an accident. All of those stories are in today's Cruise News. Hey everybody, thanks for checking out the video. If you are new here, please think about hitting that like and subscribe button. I post cruise news stories every other day, followed by theme park news stories in the opposite days, on top of vlogging all of our adventures. Make sure you like this video as well. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about today's news stories. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. All right, Costa announced that they have, in fact, finally installed Starlink on one of their ships, and that is going to be the Costa Toscana. Now does have the Starlink internet. If you don't know about Starlink, it is the SpaceX Elon Musk super internet that goes much, much faster and is apparently so much better than a regular internet. And a lot of Carnival is putting basically on all of their family of cruise ships. They're rolling that out. So it is now on the Costa Toscana. Obviously, they're going to continue to roll this out for all the Carnival brands, but that one now does have the Starlink, and it's like I said, they're just going to keep continuing to add those on there. So that one, if you're going to be happen to be cruising on the old Costa Toscana, you will now be able to use the much faster internet. Like I said, I haven't experienced it myself. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you've actually experienced Starlink and if you've used it, and if you find it just heads in, above the common man internet that they have for everybody else. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about Starlink. But it is now currently on the Costa Toscana, and it will be coming to their other ships in the near future. All right, and speaking of Carnival Cruise, they are actually going to be now expanding their facial recognition technology. If you don't know what this is, basically it's instead of having, when you get off the ship, when you do your debark, going through customs, instead of having to show somebody your passport and all that good stuff, you just walk up to a kiosk. It basically scans your face. If it matches and everything's good, you're good to go. They will be expanding this. Carnival did say that this has actually improved the debarkation process by 30%. It's made it 30% faster, which is always good. Nobody wants to wait in line, especially when you're leaving the ship. That's not the line you want to be in. But they did say they are going to expand it to, I'm assuming all of their cruise ports. Currently, it is in 9 of the 14 ports that Carnival sails out of. It is now at the Miami port, the Port Canaveral, Tampa, Jacksonville, New York, Baltimore, Mobile, Galveston, and Long Beach. Those are all the cruise ports that have this technology. So like I said, whenever you debark the ship, you just walk up to the kiosk. It scans your face. They actually do the picture beforehand, or it scans your face on there. And then if everything's good, you're good to go. Now, if you just are adamant you do not want to use facial recognition technology, you still can request to actually just go up to a customs agent and show your documentation, passport, birth certificate, whatnot. So you don't have to use it, but it is definitely a much faster process. And then Carnival said hopefully they're going to be rolling that out to all of their ports in the near future. All right, and in our final story, like I said, this isn't deja vu. If you watched my video not too long ago, we had a little cruise accident where the ship hit the pier. We have now had yet another accident, this time involving the Virgin Scarlet Lady. When she was returning to Miami, she hit what they call a mooring dolphin. Accidentally, when she was doing her little spin to get around there, didn't quite have the distance, ended up doing a whack right on the back back port side, just kind of like the other one. Similar spot, but a little more towards the back. So it did, once again, it caused damage. Luckily for Virgin, it did not cause a significant damage to where they had to postpone the actual itinerary. They were able to fix it. There was a 6-hour delay involved. However, they were able to, on the next cruise, because it was coming back into port, their next cruise, which was a 5-night cruise to Cozumel, that one did go off, as planned, just a little bit later with the delay. They were able to fix the damage, quickly, as opposed to the last time where I believe it was a 10-day cruise ended up getting shortened to a 7-day cruise because it took them 3 days to kind of get everything repaired there. So they were able to repair the Scarlet Lady. As you can see, you'll be able to see in the picture here below. Just buff that sucker right on out. That's no problem. send it on over to a Cozumel for the next sailing. But yeah, apparently people don't know how to steer the ships anymore these days. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, another cruise ship decided to hit Scarlet Lady this time. But luckily, like I said, just a minor delay for the next group of passengers on that one. So she's back out to sailing already. And hopefully everybody that sails cruise ships will go to cruise sailing class. And hopefully this won't happen again in the near future. All right, everybody, that is going to do it for another episode of Cruise News. Like I said, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about today's news stories. And as always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video.